What's going on, people? TroopzTV, back again. Episode 67?
Yes, sir. 67.
You get me? We got it right, blood. Again, I see people always in the comments, bro, like, oh, Troopz is guessing things and da-da-da, but I'm getting it right, blood.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, I mean, yeah, you have to think about what episode it is, but you've never gotten it wrong. I don't know why they chirp you.
No, just on to man, bro. You get me? On to man. You understand? But episode 67 of Back Again with Troopz, presented by Heineken. We got Heineken every time. This episode is obviously sponsored by Heineken. You get me? Now, you already know Heineken has that A yeast with that crisp, fresh, balanced taste that you need in your lifeblood. You understand? It's the only beer to drink. It's the #1 drink. You get me? It's from Amsterdam. You understand? Obviously, we're not going to be supporting the Dutch in the Euros, but we support
their beer.
Your beer, blood.
We support their beer companies.
All fucking day, blood. You get me? Big up you, man, every time, blood. You understand? So you don't already know. If you want to get your Heineken, you can get it from your local retailer or get it shipped into the crib. But please make sure you are 21 and over, and please drink responsibly, blood. You get me? Zar, it might be a bit difficult to drink responsibly this weekend because the Euros are back again. Football back again. You get me? The opening ceremony is tonight. Obviously, it kicks off with Italy taking on Turkey.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you saw, but on the Don Robbie channel, shout out Don Robbie, they did this draw and they assigned influencers, because you know me, I'm not on this influencer. Yeah. I'm just Troopz, blood. You get me? When people say to me, "What do you do for work?" I'm like, bro, I just talk.
I'm just Troopz.
I'm not this social media like star, and brother, I'm Troopz, bro. But let's get this in as well. Free my man Max Beard.
Let's sneak that in.
Yeah? That just shows, man, that I'm just me, blood. I'm not that dude, innit? I'm bougie, but I'm not bougie to people. I live a bougie lifestyle. You get me? But I'm not a bougie person. You get me? As you saw, man done that YouTube, Twitter space thing.
How was that?
I've never done it before, blood. You get me? And I saw it when I put out a tweet. Excuse me, I put out a tweet, and then a gooner that follows me, who had the space going on, he said, "Yo, Troopz, you wanna come and have a talk with the man, them kind of thing?" So I was like, you know what? I ain't really doing nothing. You get me? Let me see what this is all about. Never done it before. I enjoyed it still. You understand? Got to speak to a lot of Arsenal fans. Everyone's got a different opinion. You get me? But man,
you knock some sense in those Arteta's brains.
I was trying, blood. You get me, blood? But it was like I was just hitting a brick wall, blood. You know? I was just hitting a brick wall, blood. You get me? But then same way with them, like when they were trying to convince me Arteta's the right man, they're just hitting a brick wall, blood. No, bro. But we no Corona people, just more to Fatzubi. Let's get that in. You understand? But you understand, it was good to hear people's opinions in it, and it was good to see Arsenal fans actually interacting and not going for each other's necks, blood. You understand? Because Arsenal fan base on Twitter is probably the most toxic fan base.
Always fighting.
You understand? But back to the Don Robbie situation. About his influencer thing. So him, X, I don't know if you know about Alex. He does Liverpool footage as well. Big up Alex.
Yeah, I know Alex.
You'll meet him. Cool brother. Jetski will meet him, obviously, when he's out here now. But they did this draw because I'm going to be going on Robbie's channel, doing a couple of watch-alongs over there as well. Obviously, me and Jets will be at the England games and the big games. Me and Jets are trying to go to bars and let me do a bit of bar footage and put out a daily vlog. So, like, no disrespect, but the lesser games, I'm going to go link up with Robbie and do my thing. But obviously, he assigned all the influencers a team that they will run with in the Euros. And I have been assigned, guess who?
Belgium.
North Macedonia. Why are you laughing, blood?
we're doing North Macedonia watch-alongs.
Why you laughing, blood? I done said North Macedonia, man, should keep an eye on them, you know.
Yeah, true. Actually, you did. You did say North. I thought I was thinking like a big team like Spain or whatever. Oh wow! So wait, so you have to go for every single watch-along for North Macedonia?
Nah. So what I have to do is they're the team that's my team in like that thing, innit? So I think it's a competition. Whoever goes furthest, I don't know what happens if you win something or you get me. I don't really know the situation on that. But you get me, I've been assigned North Macedonia. Me personally, I got no problem with it, blood. You understand? They got a couple of men in their team, blood. You get me? True. They got one youth from Napoli. They got, obviously, Pandev's a bit old. But they got a couple of men there, blood. And I think that they've got some really good results coming in to this Euro, blood. So I'm not really disappointed, blood. You get me? Like, let's be honest, bro. There's always a team that comes in and does a shock thing. Like, we saw
every tournament.
We saw Iceland do it in Euro 2016, get into the quarterfinal. You get me? Maybe Macedonia, North Macedonia. Like, and another thing is that a lot of the Macedonians have been telling me not to call it North Macedonia, saying it's a bit political and saying to call it Macedonia. So people, let me know in the comments, what should I call it, blood? Am I supporting Macedonia or am I supporting North Macedonia? Either way, big up Macedonia. You get me? Hopefully they go further than the teams that the man them have got apart from England. You get me?
Now I have a rooting interest for Macedonia. I'm actually looking up who their first game is and when it is. First game is Austria on the 13th. Okay, all right.
On Sunday.
Okay. All right.
So that could, I think they could shot Austria, blood.
Yeah, because Austria, who's in that Austria squad? It's just David Alaba.
It's only Arnautovic and Alaba.
And Alaba, yeah.
And I can't really think of no one else in that team.
What else can I think of Austria?
I can't really.
Yeah, it's just them two that I know.
Yeah.
So actually, so they've got Netherlands. That second spot in their group, honestly, is pretty open. Because Ukraine.
I think Macedonia will be.
Wow. Okay, that might be an interesting team to follow.
I think they'll get it. I think they'll
fingers crossed.
But part 2 of the Euro prediction breakdown. You understand? We go to Group D. Pause. You understand? We have to get that in, blood. You get me? Group D, obviously Croatia. The World Cup finalists, obviously losing the World Cup final to France. The Czech Republic, obviously that guy Kudela with the Glenn Kamara incident. Did you see Souček's comments about the whole incident between Glenn Kamara and Andre Kudela?
Is Souček gonna piss me off?
He might still.
Oh God.
You get me? He's basically saying that he can't believe the way Kudela's been dealt with. It hasn't been proven that he was racist. He would never say what he's accused of saying. It's the usual shit, blood. You understand? But I tell you this for free, blood. My respect for Souček has dramatically dropped.
Just gone down. Yeah.
And I hope that Croatia finish not Croatia, sorry. Apologies, Croatia. I hope that the Czech Republic finish bottom of this fucking group. Because, to be honest, as an Englishman, I wanted Scotland to finish bottom. Like, big up Tierney, you're my brother. I love you, bro. But right now...
But the rivalry...
right now, you're an up, blood. I don't fuck with you right now, blood. You understand? I want to see you get put in a spliff, blood. I'm not going to lie, bro. You understand? I want to see Sterling, Sancho, Saka, fucking even Kane, blood. I want to see them and they twist up your blood clot, blood. Because, yeah, man, it's an England thing right now, you see me? But with this pussy old Souček coming out with his fuckery, blood, I want Scotland to come third now, blood. You understand? I want them boy they for finish last. No points, and just only for slappings, blood. You understand? But when you look at this group, we have to be totally honest.
Yeah.
The Croatia team isn't the Croatia team that it was. When they had the likes of Modric on top form, Perisic, with me again, Lovren. He actually played well for Croatia.
Dejan Lovren, right there. not for Liverpool.
Suspect. But I fully expect England to win this group, and I think Croatia will get second.
You know, I for some reason, you're not gonna like this, but for some reason, I have an inkling that Scotland might surprise. Scotland might surprise. So England, hands down. I mean, the England squad is the best out of this whole group. It's just your the defense. The defense is a little bit. I don't know about your defense, but on the ball, brilliant ball players. But Scotland, as you said, Croatia is not the Croatia of old. I think Scotland might surprise. I'm gonna go coming out of this group. Not gonna like this. I'm gonna go England 1, Scotland 2. I gotta be. I don't know. I gotta be honest.
Boy, I don't know about that one, blood. Can you get me?
Because that Croatia squad. Let's see what they did in their previous their qualifiers and all. They beat Luxembourg.
Croatia, they lost their last game to Belgium 1-0. They drew with Armenia 1-1. Beat Malta, beat Cyprus, lost to Slovenia, lost to Portugal, lost to Sweden, lost to France.
This is Croatia, right?
Yeah. Like, they're slapping the small teams, but when they play opposition with a bit of clout, a bit of a threat, they're getting slapped, blood.
That's when they're getting beaten.
You understand?
Scotland, the only big team.
Obviously, they got slapped by... Nah, they done all right, blood. Who was it that lost to fucking Holland? Oh, Scotland drew 2-2.
So they drew 2-2 with Holland.
Yeah, Scotland drew 2-2, blood. And then they beat Luxembourg 1-0. Scotland kind of...
Yes, I don't know. I think they might, KT and them boys might surprise.
But what about the England-Croatia game?
England should. This one, I think England is winning every single game in this.
Who's starting goal?
For that is a good question, because I know Southgate's gonna want to start Jordan Pickford, but I don't think I would start Pickford. I would go with would I go with Henderson?
I'd go Sam Johnson.
I would go with. Oh, you'd start Johnson? But Pickford is the declared number one, right? For Southgate?
Yeah, Pickford's number one.
Okay, so Pickford is going to start for things. I would go Dean Henderson.
You go Dean Henderson?
Yeah.
Has he had a better season than Sam Johnson? Even though Sam Johnson got relegated, you look at the saves he's made. You look at that save in the last game. That was that was like paranoia. That save.
You know what? That goalkeeping situation, I mean, there's no standout in that goalkeeping situation, honestly. There's no, like, true standout performer. They're all, it seems like they're all pretty much at, like, the same level kind of deal. But, yeah, I'll go Dean.
You'll go Dean, yeah?
Yes, sir.
I'll give the people my team, yeah? For the England game. Because everyone's asking, Troopz, how would you go?
Actually, I'm interested to hear this, how you'd line up.
I would go Sam Johnson in goal.
What are you playing? A 4-4 at the back? 4-4-2?
Yeah, I'd play 4 at the back. I'd play 4-3-3. I'd play 4-3-3. I'm not on this 3-5-2. I'm not on it.
3-5, yeah. Because
I'm not on it.
I don't know why he likes it.
The players we have as well. Why the fuck are we playing this formation?
Yeah, true.
Pisses me off, blood. Do you understand? But I'd probably go Johnson in goal. I'd go Carl Walker right back. Stones. Maguire's not fully fit. Mings has looked dodgy. Ben White's done all right. But
Connor Cody's in the squad, right?
I would go with Connor Cody.
Wow, okay.
I'd go Connor Cody because Maguire's not fit, so I'd go Connor Cody. Left back, Luke Shaw.
Stones and Cody.
Yeah. Left back, Luke Shaw. For me, I personally think he's clearer Chilwell. You get me? I don't think he's even close, blood. You understand? In the DM, I'd go Declan Rice. And then I'd go Mount and Grealish. On the left. Hmm. 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 On the left, Sancho. On the right. Hmm. Foden. Up top, Kane.
You wouldn't start Raheem Sterling?
Nah. I think if you don't start Sterling in that, like, you know me, I love Sterling, Jamaica, Marvel,
Yeah. Yep.
North West, I already know the thing. But I think if you don't start him, you'll put a bee in his bonnet. You understand?
Fire up his ass.
You'll fire him up. You'll rattle him. You understand? He needs a rocket up his arse, blood. Pause. You understand? He needs something. The fire needs to be ignited, blood. It needs to be lit. You understand? Because right now he's moving like I don't know what he's dealing with, blood. The form is not there at the moment. I don't know if it's a confidence thing, but knowing that he's a Jamaican, being dropped will embarrass him. We don't like being embarrassed, blood. You understand? We're very proud, blood.
Wake him up.
You get me? And the game is at Wembley. It's in his hometown, North West London. He grew up 5 minutes away from the stadium. He's gonna want to start the Euros, blood.
Yeah.
First game, he's gonna want to start.
First game, Croatia. Yeah, true.
And if Foden has a good performance, it's gonna rattle him even more. You understand? So that's how I would go, blood. But prediction for the England game?
England wins. I'm gonna go. England wins. Probably. I think England's gonna cruise, honestly, for this one. I think England's gonna win like 3 or 4-0.
3 or 4-0.
Yep. I think this England squad, bro. I was going through this squad. This I don't know if it's. I think this is one of the better squads that you guys have put together in like a while. It's just the defense. I don't know how I feel about the defense situation, but in terms of the midfield, that midfield is just ballers everywhere.
I go 3-1.
Concede?
I think we'll concede a goal. The likes of Modric will probably open us up, and you get me, open it up and give someone opportunities to score. But I'll go 3-1 England, man. Group E. Group E contains Poland, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden. This group, Spain got a lovely draw, blood.
Kind of dead group, right?
It's a very dead group, blood. There's not a lot of enthusiasm I'm getting looking at this group. Obviously, Lewandowski for Poland. You get me? Szczesny the Wallad. You understand? He'll probably be smoking fags at half time. You get me?
And what's his name? And Lucas too.
Huh?
Fabianski. And Fabianski.
Yeah, Flapianski as well.
Yep.
You understand? For the people, when I just said he'd be smoking fags, I did not mean what the Americans think. In England, we call fags cigarettes. You understand? Yeah. So if you're in England, that's a little insight to people that if you're an American walking around and you got a cigarette in your hand, there's a chance that an Englishman could be like, "Oh, excuse me, you got a spare fag?" But don't take that in offense. You get me? Yeah, I just remembered him. I just said fag, blood, but I'm
oh.
You understand? As an Englishman, let me get that out there from now, blood. You understand? None of that.
Get out of the story.
Big up the LGBT there, man there, blood. They do their thing. Obviously, man don't follow their thing, but big up their thing, innit? You get me? You don't know already in them, man. You get me? Yeah, come on. Yeah, you understand? But, I'm not sure. Is Ibra fit?
Let's see.
Let me look at the last lineup. Let me look at the last lineup.
Nope. He's not in the squad.
Ibra is not in the squad. So
he's not in the squad.
That's mad, blood. I thought he would have been in. Emil Forsberg's in it. He was linked with Arsenal beta times. But
Victor Lindelof.
Spain, yeah. If Spain had a striker, they could be. They could do some bits, but they got Morata, blood. Like I watched their last game. I'm never taking the piss, bro. I watched the game against Portugal, yeah.
Yeah. And he's just missing.
Bro, this guy, I'm talking, bro. You can't miss these chances, blood. Like you cannot miss them, bro. And I think that will hurt Spain, blood. Like, I think they'll get out of the group, but I can't see them causing any problems, blood. You get me?
Yeah. Yeah, this Spain squad. I mean, it's not like the Spain of old. All they have is a midfield, honestly. Because
Yeah.
even their defense. I mean, just Laporte and them. I don't know, but the
Even
midfield is where they're
Laporte couldn't get in the City side this year.
Yeah, because it was Stones and Diaz.
You know
So
what I mean?
it's their midfield is what's sick. And no strike, as you mentioned.
Mhm.
Adama Traore made the Spain squad. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Big up Adama. You understand? But
As you mentioned, actually one of my players that I'm going to be watching out for this tournament that I think is going to have a good tournament, Ferran Torres, in Spain. I think he's going to.
I love to say his name. Pause, blood. Ferran Torres. I swear down, blood. But out of this group, yeah, I'd go Spain and Poland.
Slovakia, yeah, Spain and Poland.
And then the group of death, blood. There is always a group of death. And this really is this group is fucking mad, blood. You got France, the World Cup holders. You got Germany, the 2014 winners of the World Cup. You have Hungary, and you have the Euro 2016, holders, Portugal. Now, we have a lot of gunmen in this group, blood. You understand? One gunman that is back again is Karim Benzema.
Yep.
You got Mbappe. You got Griezmann. You got Pogba. You got Kante. You got fucking Olipaman. Then you go to Germany. You got Werner.
Who you lead off with? Oh my! Lead off with.
I got Werner. Hey.
I mean, you could have led off with Neuer. You could have led off with someone. A man got Werner.
You got Werner, blood. You might got Werner, blood. Now, all jokes aside, blood. You get me? That man they got Neuer. The man they got Gundogan. The man they got on form Kai Havertz.
Yep.
They have a
confident
couple
from the Champions League final.
You get me? They have Tony Cruz, Muller, Marco Reus, Sane, Kimmich, Hummels, man like Nabry.
Ballers. Just ballers.
Bro, absolute ballers. Don't forget that Walad Leno. You understand?
Oh, yeah. He did make it. He did make it.
But the only thing with Germany is the striker situation. They might have to play a false nine. Because Werner ain't doing fuck all, blood. You understand?
And they could probably play a false nine, play Nabry down the middle.
And then you have Portugal, blood. These man, hella gunman. Ronaldo, Bruno, Jota, Pepe, João Felix, Ruben Diaz, Andre Silva, Bernardo Silva, João Cancelo, Pedro Neto. Bro, the list just goes on and on and on.
This team is.
Shout out Cedric. You understand? Bro, it's just.
Renato Sanchez.
Yeah, Renato Sanchez, he's found back his form. Bro, it's. Who? Bro. Bro?
I don't know.
Bro. Hungary's coming last. We all know that.
Yeah, that's.
But this could be one of the groups where you get.
So what makes this whack is that all three, because of that what's it called, that playoff thing, all three can go through. Mm-hmm. It would have been even more interesting if only two of those could go through. But even the order of the finish, I don't even know who. I don't know who comes the group. I don't know who comes second. I don't know who comes third.
Bro. I don't know. This one's hard, bro.
Yeah, I'd go Portugal.
What, to win?
Hey, Portugal wins the group. France second. Germany third. And that was, I mean, I take that back. I go France first. No, fuck it. I'm going to go Portugal. Portugal wins it. France, Germany.
Let me just fucking, where's France?
that front squad is filled with ballers too.
You know what? It's the let me check the defense. Because it's the defense where I'm like, all right, Varane, obviously Varane, my dog.
So they play Kimpembe starts, I think.
Kimpembe.
Pavard.
Nah, France wins it, Portugal comes second, Germany come third. France got a better defense than Portugal. That's what will get France to win the group. Portugal comes second, Germany go through as the best third runner-up.
Who's the Portugal defenders?
Because you could see
Ruben Diaz, and Pepe as the centre backs. Cancelo.
Pepe is old, yeah.
Yeah.
But he has a what's that word, blood? He has something like a lot of experience, but I want a word to put before experience, blood.
Plethora.
There you go. Plethora.
Plethora. I've never actually heard of that word.
That one, blood. Maybe I'm making up words. Fuck knows, blood. You get me, but
no, but Jetski confirmed.
He has a lot of experience, blood, and I remember that performance for Porto when they knocked out Juve in the Champions League this season. Pepe was the reason, blood. You understand? And with the way Diaz plays, he can just have Diaz on a string, blood, and just be like, you understand?
I actually think Portugal has I think Portugal might have a better defense than France.
What, Kimpembe and fucking Varane at the back, blood?
Then you got Diaz and Pepe. And then on the wing backs you got Cancelo on the one side.
What you're saying is so, because for me,
Semedo.
Varane's better. Varane's better than Diaz, and Kimpembe is better than Pepe. So, are you telling me you think Diaz is better than Varane?
You think Varane is better than Diaz?
Yep.
I think Diaz is better than Varane.
Really?
Then Kimpembe.
Kimpembe is better than Pepe, but for me, the main battle is Varane-Diaz.
Varane and Diaz.
I would go Varane.
They're on that same level.
Varane is the main one they talk about in France, blood. He's the one that they say could be, you understand, a Thuram-esque defender.
Then you see the season that Diaz just had.
But bro, look at Varane, bro. Varane's like 24, 25, and he's got about fucking 4 Champions Leagues, rude boy. What do you mean? You're forgetting this. You're forgetting about Raphael Varane. Raphael Blood Clot Varane.
Yeah,
He's 28 now.
Let's see.
But bro, he has been, for me, he's been one of the best defenders of the recent generation, blood. You could put him up there as one of the best in his generation.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, no, we're comparing.
Diaz is a top defender, but this is the first season we've seen of him. We've seen Varane do it consistently for years, bro. And for him to stay in that Real Madrid team all these years, Real Madrid, you know, dog.
Yeah.
You know, these men don't play. Him and Ramos was probably one of the best centre-back partnerships I've seen for a while, bro.
Yeah. And then Diaz said, it's going to be a good one. I'm
going France to win the group. And I'm saying Portugal second, Germany third, but Germany will go through as one of the best third finishers.
Yeah. So I'm going to flip. So I'm going Portugal, France, and then Germany third, pretty much.
Player of the tournament.
But it's going to be a good one. Player of the tournament.
Who do you think is going to be the player of the tournament?
So I had highlighted Ferran. I think is going to be
so your player to watch.
Ferran Torres.
Player of the tournament.
If I have to pick one and one only, because I think France is gonna win the whole thing. So it will be either between N'Golo Kante but they won't give it to him. So Mbappe, I think, is going to carry France. He's going to continue to show the world that he's the baddest man on the planet right now.
And your golden boot winner?
Golden boot, him too.
Mbappe.
Yep, he is gonna be firing those goals in for France, I think, and I think and because France, I'm predicting France goes pretty much all the way. You know, he's going to be playing the tournament and rake up the goals for him.
For me, player to watch, I'd say João Felix.
Oh, Portugal?
Yeah, bro, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fucking cold with it, blood.
Mm-hmm.
Cold with it. Just won the La Liga title in Spain with Atletico Madrid. For me, fantastic young talent. He's not on the Mbappe level yet, but I believe that he has enough to get to that level.
You
understand? So the player I'd say to watch out for is João Felix. Player of the tournament. I'm with you. I think Kante will have a shout. And I honestly think Mason Mount will have a shot.
Okay, so that's...
No, sorry, not Mount. Sorry, not Mount. Grealish.
Okay. So
you're
pretty much...
Go on.
You're predicting England to go far, right?
Yeah. I think we'll go... I think we can get to the semi-final, at least. I expect us to get to the semis at least. Okay. Semis at least, bro. You get me? And then top goal scorer, golden boot winner. Fuck my life. Bro, you got Lukaku.
Lukaku with Belgium, yeah.
You got Kane. You got Lewandowski. You got Ronaldo. You got Depay.
If England goes far, Kane.
You got Werner.
I don't think he actually. Let me not piss off Germans. I don't think he gets a goal this tournament.
Top goal scorer. Oh blood! I'm going Lukaku. I'm going Lukaku. I think Lukaku. He looks. He looks like he's fucking. He looks like he's sharp and ready to go for this tournament. You understand? For me, I think his all-round game is, you get me, is a bit dead. But I think as a goal scorer, he's one of the best out there, blood. It's a bit like a Aubameyang. If you don't score, you don't do nothing. But the goal scoring record is just ridiculous, blood. But the only difference with Lukaku is he can get a goal out of nothing. Like he can get the ball at the edge of the box, hold off two man, and then bust it.
And just shoot it.
You understand? Whereas Aubameyang, he can't really hold off a man and bust it. He can run at, he can get the ball and run at you and still create by himself. But Lukaku could probably do a bit more. But I'd say Lukaku will be the top goal scorer in my opinion.
Yeah. I think Belgium's going to go far too.
Yeah, I think they'll go far still. I think Belgium will do well still. Belgium could win it, but hopefully they don't. Hopefully England win it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's coming home. It's coming home.
It's coming.
Football's coming home. You better learn the fucking songs, rude boy. You understand? You better be sitting in your hotel room. You understand?
Learning the chants.
You understand? You ain't just gonna be filming, blood. You're gonna be fucking singing, blood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zimmy. But big up my co-host Zah every time, blood. You understand? Appreciate you coming on, bro. You getting this mad early in fucking NY right now. It's fucking 9:30 over there, blood.
Yeah, but to head into the office as soon as we're done with this.
You get me? So big up my bro every time, blood. Big up Jets, man. We'll see you tomorrow, blood. You get me? You're done already. Big up the people then. Big up Heineken as well. You already know. Make sure you're 21 and over before you purchase. You can get it sent to the crib. And please drink responsibly. You know what I'm saying? But, like we say every time, blood, at the end of the pod, stay safe. And wash them fucking hands, blood.